Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a collective love reading for all my Sagittarius, and any cross watchers, always welcome. Let's see what Spirit has for you today for love, what's coming towards you, anything Spirit wants to share with me. Please take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everybody else. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. I've had a lot of new subscribers recently, so welcome to the channel. Comment below if you're new. I love to say hello to you. So Sagittarius, Spirit, I'm here with my Sagittarius. Please share with me any loving messages. What is it that you want us to know? What is it that you need me to hear today? I am listening for you now. Soulmates. We have a soulmate, a confirmation. It came into me almost like a confirmation. So this could be already in your life. I have extremities. So extreme passion, extreme heat, a little bit of hot and heavy there. I have an apology. Okay. Somebody's coming back with an apology. Or how about somebody who knows when they're wrong and says, I'm sorry, you know, like you don't have, it doesn't cause like this big deal thing. It's like, okay, I'm sorry. You know, I definitely accept blame for that. You know, somebody who can be mature enough to say they're sorry when they feel like they're wrong. Walking away from somebody. Did this connection come into your life after you walked away? Sometimes we have that fear of, if I end something, there won't be anything else for me. So we stay in a connection that's not working for longer than we should because we don't know if we're going to find something else. But you could have walked away from something just to save yourself. And Spirit's letting you know this soulmate energy is here. I have faith and tie the knot came out at the same time. So is this something that we're manifesting? Is this something that we want? I really want to be in a connection that is long lasting and is a committed connection. They're asking me for a couple more. So let's get a couple more of these. I have a romance. I like the key. I like the roses. I like the, I don't know, I got a feeling of February because of all the hearts. Maybe February, somebody's birthday month, something like that. I have fertility, family. Some of you may be looking for the whole package. I would love to meet somebody at this stage. Some of you have already had your children, so I know that, but some of you are still looking for the person that you will settle down with and have a family with. So it could be Spirit's way of saying, you know, that dream is still out there and they want you to keep hoping and keep manifesting and keep, you know, knowing that they know that for you as well. Let's see what else they have. I have an Empress. Yeah, there's my fertility again. And of course the Empress is this, it is coming into me as connected to nature. So this person is, and you, maybe that's something you really have in common. You like to do things outdoors. You like to go for walks, bike ride, mountain bike riding, you know, hiking, just long walks, or just being outside. You know, if you had a choice between sitting outside in the backyard and talking, let's go sit on the porch. But we like to be outside as much as we can. So that could be something that you really have in common. I have a Chariot. I have a Six of Pentacles. And I have a Four of Swords. So the first thing I'm feeling is that energy of that Empress is I give. And maybe that's something that you struggled with in the past, that you are the type of person that gives so much, and the people that were put on your path before, you felt like you didn't get it back. So you walked around with, you know, what's in it for me energy. So I feel like this is a much more give and take connection for you. I feel like it's taken time to get there. Unfortunately, there could be a big space. You could have been single for years, single for 4 years, 6 years, a long time, or never really found the soulmate connection that you've been wanting or believe that other people have found. But I do feel this sense of charging in, all right, with that Chariot. So this is, I always love when energy comes towards me, because I don't want you to be chasing. And I just want that. I mean, I know we meet people on the apps and things like that, but I love that organic meeting. I love that it just was meant to be, just two people meeting in this lifetime, crossing paths. So I feel that way more than anything. I feel more of a, what are the chances of us meeting? But it's a very give and take energy that I'm feeling immediately. 7 of Cups. I have the World, and I have Judgment. It came into me as, in order for this to work, I don't want to hold back anything. I don't want to pass judgment on you. I don't want you to pass judgment on me. Maybe there's things in both of our past that we're not proud of, but it is what it is. We're grown-ups. So I'd rather that you know about it up front than find something out. Not that you have anything major to hide, but find out later through family or the grapevine or, just in conversation. So I do feel like we're very, very upfront with even our baggage, even our things that we don't want to talk about, which I think is a good quality. So this is somebody that is vulnerable, is probably the first to admit their faults, and they'll say, I did that. I'm not proud of it, but I did it. And I think that's what you admire about them. There's a sense of respect, I guess, because I respect that they were just upfront. I'm going to say it that way. They're just very upfront energy. And 2 of Wands. I focus on what I want to happen. I focus on the future. I focus on what is in front of me instead of, I don't regret what I did in the past. I'm focused. So this person is very good at living in the moment. And they may pull you back over and over again to, you're getting too far ahead of yourself. You're overthinking. You are thinking way too ahead of where we are right now. So let's just enjoy this moment. Let's talk about what we're doing this weekend. Let's talk about maybe what we'll do next weekend, as opposed to where are we going to be in 20 years. So, I mean, we all want to know that the person that we're with isn't going anywhere, but sometimes we miss the magic in the moment. So it's a little bit of this person appreciates that. They've learned to live a little bit more in the now. It could be you, it could be them, but one of you is much better at living in the now than the other. I'm going to say it that way. Queen of Cups. I'm following my heart. I like that. I feel that, I mean, it's always a choice, right? It's always a choice, but and a lot of us overthink, is this person good for me? Is this person going to hurt me? Is this person being honest and truthful? And sometimes we don't listen to what our soul is saying. And our soul is saying, I like being with this person. I admire this person. I feel like I can trust this person with my heart. So that Queen today is making me feel more of I'm going to follow my heart. And maybe that's something you're not used to. Maybe sometimes your head gets too involved. And I want you to be smart. I want you to make a good decision. But I want you to listen to your inner voice. Your inner voice is saying, everything's going to be okay, Spirit just said. That I don't have to overthink this. I don't have to overanalyze it. Something like that. So for today, I'm going to say you've got, how do I want to say it, Spirit? They're saying trust your own heart. They're making it easy on me. Trust your own heart. So trust your own heart. What is your heart telling you? Sounds simple, doesn't it? I'm focusing on myself right now. What's good for you? What's good for you? What's going to work for you? I want to protect you from myself. So sometimes there could be a person who has a tendency to push people away. That when I get close to people, I have a tendency to kind of shut myself off and push people away. That could be something that we're working on, that I don't want to do this. I really want to be upfront with you and honest with you. And I really want to be more vulnerable in a connection than I've been in the past. So it could be something that somebody's working on. I'm sorry I lied to you. Okay, so I'd like to think that, because I did feel very honest, I'd like to think that I don't think this person is lying to you as much as if you lie to me, we're done. Like that's the deal breaker, okay? Because that is the straw that broke the camel's back or whatever it is. In the last relationship, they lied to me. So if you find that somebody is lying to you, I'd rather know the good, bad, and ugly about you than that you didn't tell me. And that in its own way is a lie, right? What you keep from me is a lie. So I feel that that's important to know. And maybe that's part of a conversation. I can handle anything. Just don't lie to me. Do not lie to me. Do not lie to my face. You lie to my face, we're done, right? So that's important. I'm trying to understand myself more. And I think that that's good. I think that when we are in a relationship that we want to work and we know our weaknesses, we know the lessons that we're still working on. We know what things about ourselves that we struggle with, and heading into this connection is I want to try harder. I want to do better in this connection. So I have a lot of that energy around this. So I think that that's really a very mature person, both of you, in that sense, because you both are learning from past mistakes, wanting to be better, wanting something different this time. And you should want something different because whatever you had in the past didn't work and it wasn't meant to be. So we want something different. I've never been so turned on in all my life like I am with you. So we definitely have that attraction. I like that. And this little leaf, believe it or not, is jumping out at me. So I do feel like that fall energy. So that little leaf it was almost like I went for a walk and I picked up some kind of leaf that I thought was beautiful, and I was like carrying it, and I'm like, isn't this a beautiful leaf? Sometimes you just pick up a certain leaf because it has lots of colors, or you're like, this leaf is stunning. I'm going to take this leaf home with me. I don't know. I just felt like that leaf was jumping out at me. You're the destination I seek, my reason to grow. There's the growth. There's the growth that I'm trying so much harder in this connection. I want to be better. I want to be better for you. I want to be better for a relationship. I want to be better for that there's an us and just have a more successful relationship. And I think that that's such a great aspiration to have, that this time around, I want to have a healthier, happier relationship. And I know it's going to take more work. I know it's going to have to be different. I know I'm going to have to make some changes. So I feel like you both are just on the same page with that. I want to be vulnerable with you. I am just afraid you won't believe me. So there could be some things. I don't think there's skeletons in their closet, but there could be something in their background that they're not proud of. Something they did when they were a teenager, something they did crazy when they were in college, that they'd rather you know it about them. It's a little embarrassing maybe, but I guess they just want to get it off their chest and just like there's nothing between us, something like that. I don't intend to come and go. I'm just overwhelmed when I feel you moving on. And it scared me when things are going too well. So there's some fear of, I want to make sure that we're not going to be on again, off again. Or there's some fear of, I haven't heard from you for a couple of days. Are you still interested? So I guess consistency would be important to both of you for a sense of security. I would say try to be consistent. Try to say, you know what, let's talk once a day at least. Let's talk in the mornings. Let's try to talk in the evenings. I don't expect you to call me all day long, but I'd like to hear from you at least, once a day, so you know I'm still alive. But consistency, I feel like, would make us both feel more secure. And maybe that's something that we agree on or we talk about, so that days don't go by that we haven't heard from this person, and then they just show up and, hi, like everything's okay. It's like, I haven't talked to you in 4 days. I didn't even know if we were in a relationship still. So that consistency has to be important. I have, my life is dull and unfulfilling and I'm bored. So this person, I mean, he feels like he's sitting on a park bench by himself. So you know what? You come along and life isn't boring anymore. They've got somebody to share their life with, their days with, their evenings with. But yeah, maybe they were bored. Maybe they were very lonely. They're all their friends are married with kids. Their siblings have their own lives. So sometimes when somebody new comes into your life, it really changes your life. It's like upends your life. So we could go from, I was really lonely and bored, to, I can't believe I have somebody in my life all the time. Love. I'm so madly in love with you. Aw, I love that. I love this feeling of, I can't tell you enough how much I love you, or how do I tell you how much I really love you? Sometimes you feel like I love you isn't enough. And I like this sense of, I just want to hold you in my arms and tell you how much I love you. So that's nice. Beauty. Your natural beauty takes my breath away. So also a sense of inside and out. Like, I love you for who you are. I love your soul. I love how we communicate. I love that, how easy it is to get along with you. It could be as simple as that. Desire. I miss the way you taste, those soft lips on my face, your warm embrace, everything you gave. I desire you. How about when I'm not with you? I'm thinking about you. Because sometimes we can't see each other all the time, or we can only see each other, on the weekends, or every other week, or once a month, or whatever it is. So there could be this sense of, I miss you when I'm not with you. Spirit, please share with me for my Sagittarius, what do you want for this connection? If this hasn't come into your life, please use any of my readings to manifest the love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. I have a King of Swords, 2 of Wands, Eight of Cups, and a Knight of Pentacles. So the first thing that came into me was they want to start talking about sharing a future. And then when I hit that Eight of Cups, it came into me as, I always see the Eight of Cups, of course, as I'm walking towards being more fulfilled. I'm walking towards that 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups. So it's a feeling of, I want to talk about, I think I can be really happy with you. I think that we could really work at this. I think that as long as we're both willing to try, as long as we both are in this, I think we can have a really good relationship. So you've got somebody who is ready to start talking about a future and start planning ahead, knowing in their heart and in their soul that they're really happy with you and hoping it only gets better. Right? That the more time I spend with you, the more I fall in love with you. The more time we have under our belt, the more concrete this feels, that you're not going anywhere and I'm not going anywhere. So I do feel like that's how it's evolving. And I do feel like it's a really, really good sign that this person is moving in the direction of a commitment, of some kind of commitment. I have a 6 of Swords. Queen of Cups. This person is so in love with you that they're scared that you will want to move on. And this was almost a feeling of, I would be devastated if you didn't want the same thing as me, or I've never loved anybody the way I'm loving you, and that is not like me. Okay. And I don't care how old you are. You could be, you know, a 50-year-old person and never have been this in love with somebody. So then that trigger comes in of, you know, what if you don't want the same thing? What if you're not thinking along the same lines? So it's just, I'm just so in love with you. An Ace of Pentacles. There's the offer. I feel like they have an offer. I do. I feel like it's going to come down to, you know, are we headed in the same direction? Do we want the same things? I think, I'm pretty sure I want to be with you forever. And do you want the same thing? So, and then I guess the fear would be is that you would say out loud, I'm not ready for that. Or maybe we'll talk about that in the future. But I guess they just want to hear you want the same thing. That's okay. I hope it's headed in that direction. I really do. I hope it's an offer. Spirit, tell me the love messages. What do we have? You are my everything. Absolutely. You've got somebody who's madly in love with you. And the only thing that, and they're trying so hard to do, like, be in a better relationship than they've ever been in before, because they don't want this to go away, which is wonderful. So I'm hoping you feel the same way. And if you feel the same way, claim it, own it. It's yours, because it's a gift that you both found each other, because this is only going to continue. This will only turn into a committed relationship. Every psychic vibe in my body is saying this is a good match. This is a good thing. I get jealous, the thought of you being with somebody else, the thought of losing you. You know, jealousy is, I don't know, hopefully they don't act on their jealousy, but jealousy is showing them that you're very important to them. And hopefully they keep their jealousy, you know, in its place and don't act, you know, crazy. You make me smile. You make me happy. I've never been this happy. How about that? You take my breath away. I love that. So we've got a really, really good connection, Sagittarius. We've got, I would say, a true love soul connection for sure. And we have somebody who is just working really hard at being in a better relationship, which, you know what, sign me up for that person, because anybody who wants to put in the time and the effort that a good relationship takes, then this person really, really wants to be with you. So we're going to thank Spirit for this reading. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. And I want to thank you all for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Comment, claim it, own it. It's yours. If anybody would like to book a private reading with me, check out my website below, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com. And we'll see you guys all again in another Love Messages real soon.